Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 11th going to the 17th. We have our 100,000 plaque. I appreciate every single one of you. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be even having that, and I wouldn't even have this amazing channel that I have. So I love you all. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Why don't you join us over here, okay? Anyway, let's dive into it. We do have a yes or no coin to flip at the end, so think of your question in the meantime. I've also changed the spread around a little bit this week as well, so let me know if you like it. All right, your first card is quite interesting because it goes very much in line with your temperance, meaning is the patience card. And in fact, this looks very similar to temperance. It's the angel with wings here. So you do have guardian angels up around you. I want to say that they are listening to you. For some of you, if there is something that you are asking for and keep asking for, and I'm hearing that they're saying that you're in their ear, constantly telling them about something, they're asking you to have patience, all right, with a situation. Things will unfold the way that they need to. This might not be the right time to take any bold, big movements just yet, but to allow something to balance itself so that you can get clearer and move forward. If you think about the temperance card, it's an angel balancing two elements, two cups, trying to find a perfect balance, while it's also got her toes in the water, so she's still in touch with her emotions, but she's also grounded with the other leg, and she's taking a pit stop. She's balancing herself before she carries on her journey here. So that is what you're being guided to do. Be balanced, all right? We also have another oracle deck, which I'm going to pull out for you guys. It does feel like divine intervention, divine timing is important at this time, and it's probably what the universe is trying to get you to understand, is that maybe you don't have as much control as you probably want right now, but it's okay. Let it be. Give it to God, give it to the universe, because it feels like that is where it will be resolved. Let me just quickly pick up this card. All right, you guys have the concern card. So this happens when we're a little bit overthinking. Might be thinking a lot about the next steps, or concerned about something in your life. Maybe it's finances, maybe it's your work, maybe it's your relationship, whatever it is. You are feeling a bit worried and a little bit anxious when that card comes up, okay? But again, spirit is almost like patience, Sagittarius, all right? It may not be your strongest point for the majority of you, but there's no need to get yourself worried up about something that is not yours to control right now, okay? All right, give it to God is again coming up. So let's see your energy for Sagittarius, please, this week. Four of Wands, well, you have success and celebration. All right, well, that's good. Your energy this week, you might be socializing a little bit more. This is a card about, celebrating with others. It's like an engagement card, to be honest. So some of you could be getting engaged. Some of you could be getting closer to the people around you, okay? Could be some family, could be some friends. There is some success coming in here. You could also be reaching a milestone this week as well. This is a card about reaching a goal, okay? So that's in your energy, so it's okay. All right, how does Sagittarius feel this week? You have the King of Cups. You do the Five of Cups here as well, which is the underlying energy. So there is a little bit of disappointment here, but the good thing I actually like about this is the King of Cups is here in your energy, in your emotional energy. So you are gaining control of your emotions. You are becoming that temperance angel here and balancing yourself. So as much as there is concern, I think you're understanding that you need to be patient, that you need to stay above those emotions here so that you can think more clearly, because the King of Cups is the master of his emotions here. He may not wear everything on his sleeve, but he knows, how to balance his emotions in a way that they don't control him. He controls them. King of Cups could be significant when it comes down to, how you're feeling. Maybe this is a love interest, or again, you're just dealing with your own emotions at this time, which in this case, you could have a lot of fears about something going wrong. With this Ten of Swords, it could be in regards to an ending that may have already happened or something that you're worried about happening. Five of Cups, disappointment, you're upset about something, things have spilled in your life, things are not going the way that you want them to. Eight of Swords, you're up in your head, you feel a little bit stuck and anxious about, I feel like, where something is going. This is like, if it does fall outside of your control, Sagittarius, so I'm going to look at the cards at the same time as you. It does feel like this is to do with someone else around you. We had in your last reading, there was false people. This case, again, I'm almost feeling like I just want to repeat myself like a broken record here, but I do want to say that this is beyond your control. This will be disappointing. This is disappointing. This is a little bit like making you feel a bit anxious and stuck because you're like, well, what am I going to do if this person does this? Or what am I going to do if this situation is just going this way? Ten of Swords, you can recognize that something is coming to an end of something. But you are keeping yourself balanced here. This Ten of Swords does not happen just yet for the majority of you. It's something that you're fearful of happening. All right. Can I see what this is? Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you may feel a bit rejected. Four of Cups comes in when something is quite rejected. You could be dealing with a stubborn person here. I'm hearing some of you might be choosing not to speak to someone here this week. Sorry, I'm staring at the card because this person's got their arms folded. They're not looking at this offer that is in front of them, whether it's by choice or by mistake, whatever it is. I would say this is not really you unless this is an energy that you're changing. Maybe you are being a lot more vigilant and understanding of your emotions. Or of the opportunities that come your way. Whereas in the past, maybe you wasn't very open to it. This week, it does feel like you will be. Because Seven of Swords, there is a little bit of a sneaky trickster energy around you. And maybe this is why you feel like you need to be on your A game when it comes down to your emotions. Because you feel like something's shifting. You feel like something's changing. So you have to be on your best, not best behavior, but it feels like it, so that you can make sure that you react properly to a situation. I will say that's what it feels like. All right, so when it comes down to maybe some internal blockages that you might be dealing with this week, let's see. Five of Pentacles. This may be money. That might be a bit of a blockage for you internally. It might be, giving you a little bit of, lack of hope. Maybe you're not asking for help for some of you, okay? And that could be an internal blockage too. Five of Pentacles, in terms of your inner world, it feels like you guys really feel like, you feel left out in a cold. You feel unsupported, you feel alone, you feel unsafe, you feel unstable. Maybe your external world is, validating those negative beliefs or those feelings because maybe it's the wrong people or the wrong environments, or maybe money is a bit low, so we feel super crappy, Five of Pentacles is, again, that kind of hole within. So for that to come up in your internal blockage, you're lacking something in your life. And it's causing you to feel unstable. What's the advice then, please, for Sagittarius? What's the advice, please, for Sagittarius? Seven of Pentacles, interesting. Your advice is to keep pushing. You are actively giving to something that will pay off in the long run. Seven of Pentacles is a card of like reassessing and to keep nurturing this bush here. Don't give up on your harvest because you do deserve it and you will get it. Your hard work will pay off, even if it's just internally. Okay? And I know, Sagittarius, you don't want to hear me say that, to keep pushing because you feel like you're doing a lot. But again, patience. This Hanged Man is about surrendering. All right, and acceptance to your current circumstance and trying to see them differently, because I do believe that this goes to the 10. He's just not ready for the harvest just yet, okay? Well, he's ready, but the harvest, whatever it is you're cultivating and growing, is not ready to show results just yet. And I always say with this card, what's on the surface isn't always what goes on underneath. So if you're looking at something and feeling like a lack of hope, like, oh my God, it's not growing, whether it's a business, whether it is your finances, whether it's your self-esteem, whatever it may be, There are some roots going down, there are some roots that we cannot see how deep they're going, whilst the top looks like it's not doing anything. You understand? Surface may not look like a lot's going on, but deep down on the surface it is. Deep down under the surface, there is a lot going on. So just remind yourself of that. We're not going to see everything always. And I do believe that you will reap the rewards of what you've sowed. Absolutely you will. All right. Let's see in terms of your external environment this week. Ace of Cups. That's very lovely. In your external environment this week, there will be peace. So if there's not already, then this week this will be introduced. This is an ace, so it's a new beginning, the beginning of a peaceful energy, the beginning of self-love, the beginning of unconditional love, actually. This is a gift from the universe coming in for you. All right, let's clarify. Why is the Ace of Cups in your external environment? The Magician. It's something that you've manifested. 10 of Cups here as well. Happiness with the family. All right, manifesting a new love, new energy. All right, something is coming in that's going to give you an overwhelming amount of emotion, and it's happy emotion. I'm seeing happy tears this week for you guys. Like, that sense of relief, like I feel it and just under my ribs. All right, which is your solar plexus chakra, I believe, which is all about your willpower. So something is going to come in for you guys this week in your external environment that's going to really make you feel, okay, I can do something. So even though things look a little bit rough, potentially around you, and you're being called for patience, it does feel like you guys might receive some news, or again, a manifestation of some kind that's going to make you go, I can do it, or I can have happiness, or whatever it is, I can have love, whatever it is. Something is going to be really bringing you in some beautiful energy. Maybe it's just your own manifestations. You're going, I can manifest, I can have happiness, I do have love, whatever it is. I like that. It feels very good. All right, let's see in terms of like your relationships and the people around you this week. All right. Ooh. We had this before. It's coming up again. Someone is being exposed for their, I'm hearing risky behavior. So someone is just risky. All right. Something that was hidden from you will come to light. 7 of Swords and a Tower card is about deception. You hear that? Someone's pissed. There's a car beeping outside if you can hear it. Tower card is falling out. It is separation. Things are unfolding. Foundations was not built properly. Someone's secrets may be revealed from previous things. You're finding out about it. I do believe for some of you, these are things that have been done, not just newly done. These are things that have been done. All right? There is a falling out here. We had this in your last reading, so there was someone who was a false person. 2 of Pentacles, maybe someone who was juggling here. All right, whether to give you something or whether to, be with you or not. Like someone may have been like a little bit in and out, not really super committed, whatever that means, in whatever way. All right, this could be colleagues, this could be friends, this could be family, it could be lovers. It's your people around you. There could be 2 people. We had that in your last reading as well, actually. There was 2 specific people who are going to be exposed lately, okay? So, all right, let's move away from that. Let's see in terms of your work and your money, your finances for Sagittarius. King of Wands, I like that. 6 of Cups, that's interesting. Some of you could get like an offer from a previous boss or manager here. Could have like a, what is it called? Like they're saying to me like a cute meet, but I'm pretty sure I saw that when it was like maybe there was an old boss or an old manager or an old colleague for some reason is coming up who may have had a crush on you. You guys could be meeting up for some coffee. Anyway, King of Wands and 6 of Cups in terms of your finances. King of Wands, some of you could be dealing with your, children or working with children, or it's something to do with your finances could be in a way with that. King of Wands though, King of Wands, being a Sagittarius, you are a fire sign. This will resonate in that degree. Nothing coming through is speaking about stability, to be honest with you, in your finances or your workplace. But King of Wands is good in terms of your your ability to adapt to situations. This is very good in terms of your ideas. Some of you could be bringing a past idea to life, and this is something that maybe you are able to manage, okay, whatever this is. It does feel like you're being called to lead in some degree in your work and your financial life. Whether that's budgeting, all right, whether some of you could be teaching your children how to, deal with their finances, and that's just for a few of you. But like for some of you, King of Wands, they're asking you to lead by example. For some, again, it could just be being a manager, being a leader, to lead by example. But anyway, in terms of your career, expect to bring ideas to the table. Expect to feel quite like I want to say smart and intelligent, but like creative. Whatever it is you're doing is good, okay? It's not really bringing up finances. Nothing really is stable here, but the energy that you put out as the King of Wands may be coming back to you as some recognition and some at least some recognition. Maybe not financial recognition, but you could be receiving some compliments. But compliments don't pay the bills, so I don't know about that one. But let's see what is hidden from Sagittarius this week. The Empress. Could be a mother figure, all right, but this is also about your abundance and abundant energy. Ace of Wands. I shook my head there because I could not believe what I'm hearing. Some of you could be discovering someone is pregnant. Could be you. Could be someone else around you. The Empress and the Ace of Wands. That to me is the conception or the birth of a baby. All right, or an enterprise. Okay, so for some of you, you could end up starting something new. It's a fertile energy. Okay, so even if it's not a literal child, it could very well be a new beginning, a new passionate idea, like a business, for example, is being being born. All right, Ace of Wands, very passionate energy. You are manifesting in something very new because you're in a fertile energy, regardless of your gender. Okay, you're bringing something to life. All right, overall advice for Sagittarius then this week. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady movement. This goes back to that patience. The Knight of Pentacles is not stuck. All right, it's very different. You may feel like you're stuck because things are moving much more slowly than what you would like. But this is just another reminder here that you are slowly moving forward. You're slowly learning. You're slowly planting seeds as you're doing things. And these seeds will pay off for you. All right, it's like waiting for a tree to grow. Trees take ages to grow, to actually show fruit. And you may be thinking and doubting, it's never going to grow. Like, I'm just going to forget about it. No, don't do that. Because you are slowly moving forward. Have some more faith in yourself. Again, you're slowly moving forward. All right, let's get you some tea leaf tarot. Then we'll flip the coin for you. Let's get some random messages for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. You have Pale, time to get out of a situation. That's very much like the Tower card that we had. So whoever that is, people around you. Gong, you have an exciting event. This means that something significant is coming up for you guys. Could be in your career, or again, I'm just mentioning that your career is on the, is an important factor for this week. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I think you're dealing with that King of Cups. You have needle and thread, and a sincere wish will be granted. And you have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. That will change. All right, my angels, so let's flip a coin. Think of your question. If you need to pause the video, then make sure that you do now. And I'll flip this for you to get your answer, all right? For Sagittarius, please, Spirit. All right. The answer to your question here is a no, okay? So whatever that means to you. Just remember that tarot is just a guide, okay? At the end of the day, you get to control your destiny, so nothing is set in stones. Just remember that. But anyway, I love you guys. Let me know how you like this reading. And did I say thank you already? I do so many readings that I forget who I've said it to in the beginning. But thank you guys. We have a lovely plaque in the background. The silver play button because of all of you being here. So I love you guys. If you're not part of the community, make sure you subscribe if you like the readings anyway. So then you can come back here again next week. But anyway, I love you guys. And I hope to see you guys next time, all right?